Welcome to another video, guys. Spell Demon Hunter is actually looking pretty top tier right now, and it was indeed the best deck in Top Legend for the last 7 days a couple of days ago. So in this video I'm gonna give you a quick guide about it, talk about mulligans, win rates, and general tips so you know what you could be doing with and against it. It also doesn't have any of the nerfed cards, I think, so it's definitely gonna be a force to be reckoned with after the nerfs get launched tomorrow. So I hope you find the guide helpful, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be great, but now let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
Here's the list I used, and I literally could not lose with this thing. Even though it doesn't look anything too spectacular when you take a look at it, in reality it does actually have quite the mean punch, it can do pretty aggressive things, and it can hold its own in the mid game, heck even a little bit in the late game. What is the deck trying to do? Well, it basically does a good amount of chip damage, it can do some pretty overwhelming boards if you get lucky with things like emergency meetings and such. You could get yourself some pretty nasty discovers out of things like Solitude as well as the Eternal Hold, and you get to grab quite a lot of damage with things like Lasting Legacy, which gives you a ton of damage on you, as well as on all the minions in your hand, which sometimes could be Eladaris. Going through the cards, we obviously have the Broxigar package with the Portal, with the Broxigar, with the weapons, so you are going to be able to actually draw off your deck decently well, even though I didn't ever get the manage to actually play Broxigar in this deck, and as you see, there's no Brewmaster, obviously, it's only spells deck, so there's that. Emergency Meeting is actually pretty powerful after the buff, it only costs you 1 mana, but it does give you a wonky demon in between your crewmates, which could be kind of nasty, but if you get something decent like a 1-drop, that'd be pretty cool. The Headhunt is also pretty cool. You got to chip some damage for the opponent's face, you get to kill some stuff, and you also get to have yourself another crewmate. With the Eladari studies, you get to draw a lot, heal a lot, maybe get yourself some damage. The red card also helps big time, so you can give the opponent a little bit of anti-tempo, maybe remove a taunt or two. The Lost Glaive gives you a good amount of damage and a random demon. It's not very good random demon, but something for you to still give a discount on, give extra damage on, maybe you're gonna make it work. Broxigar, you're probably not gonna see much of him with this one. We also have Fumigate in here, and I do believe it's mainly because all of the Arcwing mages, and with this thing you get to delete their first wave of Arcwings, and if you manage to survive that, maybe you win. Grim Harvest is gonna help you with the card draw, gives you a Dormant Idiot on the board. Sometimes you will be able to actually discover the snake, so this might be helpful that way. Infestation gives you a lot of chip, it's basically 8 damage removal, 4 of which can go straight to face. Press the Advantage is nice for the cycle, for the armor, for the extra attack and damage. The Sigil of Cinder is also pretty decent. Play this on 2 and the opponent's gonna have a not so great time filling the board during his turn, because he knows he's gonna be taking a lot of damage on it. Axe of Cenarius helps you with a little bit of lifesteal you could be begging for sometimes. It also gives you card draw. The Lasting Legacy gives you a lot of extra attack, both for you and for your minions. With Solitude you get to discover all sorts of nasty things and discount them straight out, but try to have already some stuff in your hand in order to get a little bit bigger benefits. In some cases you just rip it with an empty hand though. Dangerous Cliffside is basically 6 damage on a stick, and you could be using it for removal, for extra damage, that kind of stuff. Hounds of Fury are pretty great. This way you get to slap the opponent for 6 damage to the face if the board is empty, or he's the lowest health enemy for that matter, and you also actually get to stick a couple of minions that way. And lastly we have the Eternal Hold, which can give you all sorts of different things, and you don't always need to be playing the one you discover out of him. Everything is going to become a 0-mana minion for you, so you could be playing something out of the Solitude if you've actually discovered something better there. Matchup wise, here's what the stats are looking like, and Death Knights and Hunters are not going to be that great for you, and same can be said for Quest Warriors apparently, but all around you should be having a very good time, including against all of those Broxigar Demon Hunters, so there's that too. You are going to be great against Arcwing mages, so it is definitely great for the pocket meta and Top Legend for sure. When it comes down to the mulligan, here's what we have going first. You are going to be looking for the Emergency Meeting, for the card draw, for Solitude, the weapon, the portal. Headhunt is okay, Eternal Hold especially if you're curving into it. Sigil of Cinder might make sense against some opponents. Infestation, same deal. The rest probably not so much, even though Press the Advantage also ain't bad. Going second, again, try to get the card draw and the crewmate action, and you should be golden. That's about it for the deck. It's actually surprisingly cheap, and if you are playing Demon Hunter, you should already have Broxigar, so that only leaves you with the Eternal Hold as something you need to craft, and it's a cool card. It's gonna be in the game for a while now, so might not be the worst thing to craft, even though before a new expansion, probably not the best idea to be crafting whatsoever. Hope you enjoyed the guide. If you did, a like and subscribe would be great, but now let's check out some of my games on my road back to Top Legend with it. Hope you enjoy. I think I'm gonna go like that. he's not quest. I'll just hero pair here so we can use the headhunt on his crap. Should I get a couple of them next to each other? Next turn I am gonna be begging for this, aren't I? Fuck yeah. Okay, no regrets. I don't want to do this turn. Don't want to attack it if he has the 1-4. That's gonna end poorly for me. No dragon, at least something. Let's get him out. Welcome to the stream, Florin. Welcome. Probably not so much. What expansion was that from? Recent one, so it still stays. Okay, next turn with the hold, we should be happy. Sure. That's decent. Gave me card draw, can't say no to that. Like that. Hold your horseflies. Still a 6-7. That could get a red card. Nothing but face this guy though. Bullshit. Did a little cheat extra damage kind of deal. Actually, it didn't. That's weird. This, I could have swore it actually worked like that. When you buff something with... I mean, it was already at 7, so yeah. It would have worked if I was actually giving bigger stats, but I did have... We did give it bigger stats. It was a 6, now it's a 7 health. Button's right there, buddy. Found it. I gave it +1 attack and +1 health as well, thanks to the wolf. It would have been a 8-6 if I did not play the wolf first. But since the wolf amped up the attack from a 6-7 to a 7-7, then it swapped it to a 7 health, but it turned into 8 attack. Realistically, we gave it 1 extra HP that way. Against the mage, Fumigate. Arcwing is a Drain Eye, so that will work. But if it comes down to that, I'm probably already dead. Turn 3 Hounds of Fury. Might not be the worst. Let's see. It's gonna be a race with these guys, but feels like they're faster in it. It's mildly annoying. Still gonna get rid of it and go face though. Something. Next turn might be an okay location play. Yikes. We are not very happy way things are going. He's the Skyla variant, it seems. So far, he's not curving extremely well, though. First one of his frostbolts, potentially. Oh shit, he's going for it? Damn. Well, the Fumigate ought to do it. He does have his Sea Breeze Chalice active, but let's see. Rigged. Well, if I do this, next turn he's that infestation. Neato. Well, it was a race, all right. We were quicker. We were quicker. What was that? Quicker. Very good at languaging. There's the warrior. Could be quest, could be dragon. I can try that. Doesn't look like his quest. He covered the first card, so he's probably drag on these nuts. Yup. Swapped it out. Not bad at all. Just equip this and chill. Next turn I can crack a couple of these, perhaps. Could be a pretty good turn 4 for us. Wait, things are rolling. That's pretty good. Not a bad turn 3. Next turn I can actually combo with the 0. Do some things. That's decent. Sure. Just gonna have to handle my taunty boy. You know. Okay. Doesn't poke it? Are you sure about that, buddy? Are you positively sure about that, buddy? See what this man has to say. I'll allow it. Took him a while, but he did it. Uh-huh. Could discover execute, that'd be a damn shame. If he does, let's see if he's smart enough to attack before he does the thing. No execute. Executes uglier sister. Well, he's dead on board. Now he's deader on board. It's a dog-eat-dog world. Good old win streakage. Got the hang of it, apparently. Here's the Demon Hunter. I think I'm gonna go like that. Ten more days to go. Yup. Next turn I might coin this thing out so I can play this. Turn after we can play these two. They're all fugly. Maybe? This could be nice for a potential Blob and Ravenous a little bit later. When I trade into a Blob or on Ravenous, this guy's actually gonna silence. It's a turn free. I'll allow it. Not great. Not great, not terrible. Yeah, pretty much gimme. It's probably gonna need quite the big buff to be relevant. What's happening, bro? Four corpses? I don't have four corpses, bruh. Still, I'm gonna try. What the hell is this guy playing that he literally passed last turn though? That was so weird. What the fuck's happening, dude? What the hell is he doing? Frickin' yikes. Should I believe this guy has Eladaris, another Cliff Dive, and a Ziliax in his hand or something? Is that what we deduce out of that? What the deuce? You sure about that? That is definitely one of the cards ever. Yep, you know it, Aggresh. That's how it usually comes. Get rotated. Yeah, apparently he had the clunkiest hand ever. Well, this guy's gonna come in with the clutch any. Oops. Thanks, man. That was funny. Not a warrior. I'm gonna go like this. Think he's gonna be dragging again, even though we haven't seen any hand movements or anything like that. Could be quest way him covered. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Could be a questing man. He quests things. Yep. That he is. Why does this thing always give me a freaking free drop, though? Every time. An outcast free drop, no doubt. I'll actually go like this so we can tempo that shit. Problem is he is gonna have access to 5 mana at that turn, which is not great. He's gonna have armor at least, so no 0 mana against 6. If he has the demon. Okay. He will be attacking, so he will have access to that this time, but let's hope it doesn't matter. No brawl. Think we connecting people. I'll be able to poke decently well. Yeah, we're connecting for 16. Looks good to me. If he just brawls or something, we should be having lethal easily. But if he plays the 1 mana gain 10, still unnerfed. Okay. 4 mana brawl, lucky bastard. If a big man lives though. There you go. There you go. I'm a Shankya. The button is visibly right there, buddy. Press the button. Stop it, dude. Cheating. Off the top, people. Off the motherfucking top. It's one off. And by one off, I mean it's one on. Just in case. Flawless victory. We did not have enough mana to use press the advantage on that turn. Alex, how was that gonna help? Lole. Solitude I kinda like. Yeah, it's a good keep. I'm gonna have another dormant minion anytime soon. This guy's playable right now. This is good. You don't really need to be setting up a big Solitude though. It's not about that. Oh man. That's not too great for me. If I top deck another big man, that'd be good. No, that's good. Right. Yeah, Deirdre can be pretty OP indeed. Next turn he can play Gelbin. It'd be a lot cooler if he didn't. Kinda thought that'd be a 4-free, not gonna lie. Definitely one of the plays ever. A blunder. Okay. I'm free off lethal way things are. Two off lethal even. One off lethal like this, but maybe we kill him through. Oh, yeah, it's one off. I'm still gonna do it though, so next turn maybe we can kill him with Infestation. But he is dropping Gildan most probably, so he heals for 4, gets himself a 3/5 dragon potentially. He does have one aura already lined up, however, so maybe not. Maybe not. I remember this guy, he was pretty sick. He was pretty sexual. Just healing? Okay. Red card would like to know his location, I guess. Harder, daddy. Right. Strong deck. Couldn't lose a single game with it.